Hi, this is Mark Phillips from Aftermarket Intel, and I'm in Taipei at the 2023 edition of Taipei AMPA, AutoTronics, and 2035 E-Mobility Taiwan. This video is sponsored by Chuan KC Auto Parts. Chuan is a family-owned auto parts supplier and manufactures a host of products such as window regulators, hood latches, door handles, truck latches, and a host of other components. They're a one-stop research and development and manufacturing firm that's been going strong since 1985. For more information, visit quochan.com.
Founded in 1971, we're one of the largest companies in Taiwan with revenues of close to $13 billion by last year. And our corporate mission is to provide innovative, clean, and energy-efficient solutions for a better tomorrow. Our mission is a 50-kilowatt DC electric vehicle charger. So it's still DC, it's still very fast at 50 kilowatt. Also, it has dual charging, but DC power, so it needs to have a conversion. Delta does the onboard charger inside the vehicle for you to transform the AC into DC for the battery.
Batteries. We know, like, all over the world there are many news that they talk about the explosions, battery cars exploding or scooters exploding, and so we think than having the range issue, first we need to be alive to drive that range. So we would like to focus mainly on the safety, and so that's why we focus more on to something called LTO cells. LTO cells. LTO is actually the anode part of the cell. And so we call it LTO cell. Yeah, actually it's mentioned on the brochure as well. Yeah, you can see here on the first one we mentioned is the LTO. So from the battery cell to the modules to the battery packs, all the way to the next step, we also move towards the storage systems, energy storage systems. We not only focus on the EV side, but we also focus mainly on the energy storage systems. The one on the right side you can see is the household energy storage system. It's a 15 kilowatt.
It's actually our new brand, and then it operates also integrated all the EV products from our 4 business groups. And also it integrates the solar power charging system, energy storage, and EV applications. So that's our 4 main solutions that we provide. So this you may see, the Shihlin Green Power, we provide the total solution here. So yeah, so that's about the Shihlin Green Power. If you are interested in it, please search Shihlin Green Power. You can find more information. All right, fast DC charger. So what's unique about it? This is the water cooling system. It has a water cooling system in here. And then also, this could be used in many supermarket parking lots, large parking lots, highway rest stops. Yeah. So assuming if you use this 7 kilowatt to charge your car fully, it takes 7 hours. But if you use this, it will only take like 7 to 10 minutes. So that being said, when my interview or when my the tour is done, your car is fully charged. Okay.
It also very give you more powers. Okay, so let me introduce Noporvis a little bit. Our company foundation is built on advanced production and quality control. That is in our blood, and both for CRV and Civic. Okay, and usually does anyone own a CRV, Honda CRV here? No. Okay, this one is for Honda CRV, and also you can find this for
B. And I'm going to throw it over to Foxtron's Tice, ex-race car driver, to explain more.
Thank you for coming, everyone. So this is the Model B. This was actually our second development after our Model C over there, which we will go see later. So the Model B one is a car that we developed specifically for markets such as Europe, for Japan, for smaller markets, right? So that's why it's called the Model B, is because it's a B segment vehicle. And of course, it's all electric vehicle, right? So with the electric vehicle, it comes with a large wheelbase. And even if it's a smaller compact vehicle, we can provide you with a great interior space and spaciousness and everything. All the technology you see is shared between the vehicles that we develop, right? So the platform, like I said, mentioned earlier, also more importantly, the electrical architecture as well. So for the EV vehicles, electrical architecture is very, very key because it controls everything that's in the car and allows you to integrate all the different components, basically, right? The platform itself, of course, in both vehicles, it comes with different sizes. Motor, of course, is all modular, and also we provide, with our business model, different customization options for our clients, right? So we don't necessarily provide cars as a brand, but we do engineering, one-stop shopping for the brands, right? So that's very, very key.
So they have 10 minutes and we'll keep walking. Model B was debuted this year, Walker's Way. We're going to go CMF, Color Materials Finish. Zets has been part of this design since it started. I'm going to throw it over to him.
Hello everybody, and after you see Model B, this is our Model C, and this is a car for our family. So you can see the style is very simple and friendly. So we want this car to be a part of our family, to the best friend for the family. And you can, I want to share to you our interior. And you can come closer to see. And the most high point in the first floor is our big screen. So we integrate most of the information and physics switch into the middle screen. So you can see the interior is very simple, very clean, and you can just control the screen, and you can have all the.
As you can see, we have 3 panels here, which is cluster, center display, and passenger seat.
Is the 1200 volt silicon carbide MOSFET, and this is the multiple purpose chip, including the large chip that can provide 120 amp for the especially for the EV inverter, the DC to AC inverter, and also with the small chip. This small chip is for the consumer applications. And this 1200 volt silicon carbide substrate, you can see the 2 wafers. Silicon carbide substrate is intrinsic, is transparent.
The traditional vehicle use oil pressure to provide the steering power. And now, due to the energy consumption regulation and the requirements of the advanced steering system, the EPS become the current trend.
Equipped with TPM sensors, then all the signal will be catched from this receiver and sent to the cloud. So when you're sitting in the office, you could know those trucks in my parking yard, the snap versus ultrasonic. Ultrasonic sensors help to do the reversing detections, or the one radar will be able to replace them. Okay, so the final one I'm going to introduce is the new one, the latest one for the whole company and also for the market. Okay. Here you see this we so-called the kick radar. So kick radar is to open the tailgate. It sounds like not new technology, however, by using millimeter wave radar, it's new. Okay, they are using 24 gigahertz. Right now we are using 70 gigahertz. So by kicking, so the tailgate will open. Okay, it's just simulate that. A lot of going customers right now are asking these millimeter wave solutions for the car makers to do open the tailgate. I think there's a key features. I shouldn't say it here, but the key important facts is we can detect people. So when the tailgate is dangerous open, so it probably will just not open fully, just like half, or it depends on the oil car maker's decision. But we tell them if open the tailgate there's dangerous zone, we will tell them how to do that.
automobile too. And we have Yangpo and Energy C as a different brand. Okay. Here is the brake pads for racing car. As you can see, the size are much smaller here. And left hand side here is the brake pads.
The traffic efficiency. So throughout for our onboard unit and roadside unit, who's impaired for inside the vehicle, you can predict him for the driving condition on the roadside. So according for research that if some vehicle who impaired for the V2X technology, that will be reduced for the casualty.
For mining truck, let's say around 5 meter high, and for buses around 2 meter high. So all the camera modules are customized based on, because factory automation nowadays is just so huge. Like back 20 years ago, there's no cloud servers, there's no Amazon, there's no Google. So all the business is growing. Our business is growing 10 times.
And here is our, first launched electric inner-city bus in Taiwan, and by Master. From the chassis to the bus body and the battery pack and all the battery management system and vehicle control unit are designed by Master and made in Taiwan. So the advantage of our electric buses is that we use the fast charging system, which allow our buses to recharge from 20 to 80% within 15 minutes. So that largely extend the daily mileage. So as for our testing in Taiwan testing center, the daily mileage can be up to 500 kilometers per day in this model. And we'll launch another bigger battery capacity model in like few months. And the daily mileage can be up to 1,400 kilometers every day.
Specifically designed for motorcycle delivery services, such as Uber Eats, Food Panda, etc. It has enhanced torque and long-lasting power, which can improve your riding experience in the streets and alleys of urban areas. Quality assurance laboratory that possesses independent research and development. We can also do blending and manufacturing.
Night vision, so you can see very clear at night. And this one we have GPS too. GPS we can record the route, the speed, the altitude, and everything can be played back in our application. And also the remote outside, so we can press like this. We can take photos, and here we can switch the view and turn off the screen. So you just put your helmet inside and downside down here, because we got little holes and will come out with the fog later. Then you just close it and insert the coin. And we'll start the cleaning. So the first 3 minutes we'll use a UVC light and ozone to sterilize it. Later, we'll got a special pattern detergent, and we'll heat it to 100 degrees, so it will turns out into fog. So this is the fog, comes out like this. Yeah, so this is kind of like dry clean of your helmet. So no water needed, and it won't be humid. Yeah, and after fog, we will have the hot air dry, like 50 degrees, to get the humid away from your helmet. So after the whole process, after 8 minutes, you'll have a clean and fresh helmet.
Logics delivery three-wheeler vehicles. As the first, this is in Taiwan we have a battery sweeping system, but for the foreign country we will have our own other energy solution for choose. And at the first we have front brackets and rear bracket, and for the loading, big loading capacity. And at rear we have a 30, but right like together. Really, it also makes sure your stability and safety. Yes.
Actual image distance 10 meters. So now, if you are the driver, you will be able to see the most important warning and most useful navigational information projected onto the windscreen. Directly, you can see it without changing your visual to the infotainment. You can look at the road, same time you still get the useful information. Bigger than that 10 multiplied 5 and longer than the VID distance. We call convergent image distance up to 200 meters. So in the other word, if we want to keep the same optical specification, we will be able to make it smaller. Now we want to make it bigger with the bigger FOV and VID to show you the 3D effect.
This is the level 2 ALS, and we also built another one. It's in limited area level 4 ALS. For example, like it's autonomous vehicle parking. If you drop off your car at a spot, and the car will automatically go to the designated parking space. Like if you are like going home and you take off your car in the first floor, and the car will automatically be driven to like. Okay, and I close my eyes. It will give warning to the driver, and with it, they will upload the data to the fluid management center by the router. And like, if I'm using cell phone, it will detect the cell phone and give warning to the driver.
That we designed the rear seat entertainment. This is actually for the car. This is a screen for the center console. This is a screen for their passenger side monitoring. So this is actually the first system that is running on Amazon Fire OS, automotive grade. So we integrate this whole system with the vehicle through Ethernet CAN bus. So the front center console can actually control the rear system and watch simultaneously what is displaying in the back. And also the mom and dad are able to control that from the front. So this is a rear system integrated into the vehicle. Unlike the rest of the system we have, is more like standalone. Same thing on that end as well. That is actually a system we're supplying to Ford. That is running on Amazon Fire OS as well. On this end, pretty much everything we have here is for OEM dash cam and rear view, digital rear view mirror, and some of the USB charger. These are more for aftermarket. We supply to different regions. And also some small accessory, for example, like the air freshener we do for Volvo, tire pressure sensor for Volvo as well. And this is under our Vigo Plus branding. And
see, there's very uniform and soft in-between light, circuit light. It's not like you see in the market. There's a lot of single LED type. It's more soft and uniform, and we use a specialized diffuser technology to make the light like lightsaber in the Star Wars. So it's pretty cool. And here we have a multifunction tail light. So here would be the brake light position on the side, the blinker in the center, and the reversing or rear fog light. So in the center we have also have a reflector. And the mounting is very easy as well. With the two screw nuts, you can mount it on the car. And we design the light
integrated for 5 functions. So the customer can save time to install, and it's really integrated design. It fits the vehicle. Okay. And here we have a smaller tail light, also multi-function, including position light, brake light, and indicator. We are very experienced with car maker and the Tier 1 supplier, and for almost 20 years, 30 years. And
yellow, but it's different. This is for the AMPA, this is the yellow color.
Over in 2017, this is the one. Yeah, so this is what our special is. This like driving function, but have the 7-inch like this, but also have the QB function, but also all with backlights. Oh. Backlight we have amber and white options. Yeah, so this is our new, and another prototype. This new one is like small, maybe 3-inch. Yeah, also very good AP area to install. We make it, the idea is like one side only, so you can turn another side to, and then not, in order not burn your eyes while you're driving. Yes.
你可以用那个 AVM AVM around view 看得到整个车子的环境360度的 ，OK， 所以我们的360度有4个 camera。
我们请各位贵宾，那我们现在向中间靠拢，我们一同来让我们媒体朋友合影。那我们先请